you will take the fruits to Aremo if you want proper acknowledgement. I will take my own copy of Amina and thank you so much.
Thank you for delivering the message of His Excellency, the former governor of Ogun State, Aremo Oshoba. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to now be on welcome is the Director General of Voice of Nigeria, Madam Jobrin Baba, who is here represented by the Deputy Director of Languages, Dr. Tajuddin. Please, let's welcome him.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Secretary of the Brother Chief Aremo, Taiwo, Allimi, the Minister of the Honorable Minister for Information and National Orientation, all the dignitaries in my front here, the people here, I want to greet you with the best of greetings, saying Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm here to represent the Director General of Voice of Nigeria, Madam Jobrin Baba Indachi, who is supposed to act as the chief host of today's event, but is unavoidably absent because today coincidentally clashes with a manager of the chief leader in Abuja. I'm supposed to be there. I said I should stay back. Even the others supposed to be there. We are going to join them after this event. Otherwise, you would have loved to be here by yourself, not alone, even the entire management of VOG, because this is our event. And we are proud of the opportunity to have put this together. It is not in his habit to send somebody to this great event, but for that reason, he couldn't be there. And in regard he has for Baba, he asked me to tell him that that was why he traveled down from Abuja to come and see Baba at his home in Ishagamu. And I would like to read his message. He said, Aremo Allimi, former DG of Voice of Nigeria, continues to inspire with his unwavering passion for broadcast media. During my visit to his home in Ishagamu, Ogun State, Nigeria, I was struck by his infectious enthusiasm years after leaving VOG. His sitting room adorned with pictures and mementos from VOG serves as a testament to his enduring love for the organization. Baba Allimi shared valuable insights into the challenges and growth experienced by VOG before, during, and after his tenure as DG. His dedication to the mission and vision of VOG is evident in the indelible mark he has on the media industry in Nigeria and Africa. Allimi's legacy serves as a shining example of commitment and excellence in broadcasting. His influence continues to inspire future generations of media professionals, ensuring his impact will be felt for years to come. That is the word of the chief host, Madam Jobrin Baba Indachi. And he also asked me to congratulate Baba and pray for you for long life, coupled with good health and prosperity. And he wishes you well. I ask him to assure you that what you left, the legacy you left behind the phone will never die. Rather, it will be growing. And even as yesterday or day before yesterday, one still won award. One is still doing places, winning awards. And that is your legacy, Baba. So he said I should assure you that he's still growing and he continue to go places. He also asked me to congratulate the author of this great book, Dr. Kosi Akureti, for his thoughtfulness to have put this one together when Baba is still alive. And that is very good of him. He said I should congratulate you and wish you well. And also ask him to urge all the members here to support this project by buying copies of this book. Not for our own shop, even for broadcast media outfits outside there, and Department of Mass Communication all over Nigeria universities. So congratulations, you have to congratulate you for this little event. Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Tajudeen. Another round of applause for him on behalf of the Devon. And we know that our Bethany Brandt was also a former Director General Bond. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to give us his goodwill message now on behalf of the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, right, Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, is his representative. Welcome, sir. Please put your hands together. House Committee Chairman on Information. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, once again, I want to thank first God for sparing Baba's life, for him to be here, in and hearty, and to also inform you that on behalf of the Speaker, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, I'm here to felicitate with you, once again to appreciate God for keeping you still as it stronger. Baba, I'm sure you don't know me very well, but I will tell a story that will enable you to know me. Yes, I was also born in Abeokuta, and I remember vividly during our Aluta days in the University of Ibadan, when we caused trouble there, we went to Abeokuta to church. And once in a while, you do accost with us and you speak with us that, yes, you have a right to protest and make trouble, but you should do it with all sense of responsibility. And I remember vividly it got off in Abeokuta again, and we have to rush down to Lagos. And you saw me again, I said, are you again? And I said, Baba, once in a while, we also learning from the elder generations. And now I am here. What I want to say, sir, is that whatever legacy we leave still comes and comes. When Mr. Speaker was talking, who will represent him, I quickly put my first step forward, based on the fact that I have opportunity of meeting you. And I know the kind of person you are. You talk straight to power, you say it exactly the way it is. And some of us, I've seen some of the GMs here too, who are also under my purview. And I see exactly the way you say it too, because we learned from you. Because one day, like we always say, you also be in a position, people will be talking about you. So I want to appreciate whoever is speaking this up. Because what we know in Nigeria is that it's after the person is gone that we celebrate. And I was expecting this place to be more filled with dignitaries that have passed through about and what I've seen here. Those are the lessons we should start learning among ourselves. That we should celebrate people when they are alive. Let them see us. Let them see that we also have value to them when they are old, because they also have value to our lives. So I want to appreciate everybody that is here. You are not doing it only for Baba, you are also doing it for your own posterity. And God will enable people to remember you for you. I didn't hear amen from you. Amen. So all I want technology to go that down. Because most of the time, if you see the way they celebrate this Yahoo, this the way things happen in this country now, you will now start to look at, is it from a different environment you are coming from? And it is unfortunate that we are at this level. But when we see people like Baba, anytime, any day, we still have hope that this country is going to be better. Because if some one of us here contribute to our quota, not just by mouth, but by taking into cognition how people like Baba contributed to the development of this nation. Aremo is not just of Lagos alone. It's known almost all over the place. Even as far as I am there, I do hear about it. And Baba, just like someone has prayed, we that have seen your 80 will be alive to see your 90. Amen. Will be alive to see more good things in your life. Amen. God will continue to use you positively for us. We will continue to look at your name and say, yes, we can see that Nigerians that have served this country with passion, that has also lived positively, and we can also say good things about them. Ọlọ́run àtọ́jú ní sáà, wọ́n kò ní ṣe ní ọkọ̀ oníṣẹ́ ọmọ yìí. Gbogbo ilé ní aṣojú ẹ̀ ní God be blessed. So on behalf of my God, I want to wish you all the best. Many happy birthday to come about. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for the Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, ably represented here by the House Committee Chairman on Information, Honorable Stephen Olukayode Ogundepe. Another round of applause for him. Thank you very much, sir. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's time to listen to the message of the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, who is here represented by Alhaji Ahmed Yawa. Please put your hands together for him as he. Thank you very much, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. I will start by congratulating Baba for this success, and I'm really happy to be here. And I must say that if people are doing what Baba did, obviously Nigeria problem will have been solved, because people will learn from what has happened to them based on their experience. All protocol duly observed. On behalf of the Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris Malagi, it is my privilege to welcome you to the launch of the book Footprint in Broadcasting, a biography by Aremo, Taiwo, Allimi. The Honorable Minister regret not being able to join us in person today, but has asked me to convey his warmest greetings and congratulations to the author and Baba, Taiwo Allimi, on this remarkable achievement. The Honorable Minister recognizes the significance of this book and its contribution to the field of broadcasting in Nigeria, and commends the efforts in this regard. I would like to take this opportunity and thank the organizers, the publishers, and any other person that was involved in bringing this event to fruition. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Baba. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, ably represented here by Alhaji Ahmed Yawa. Please put your hands together one more time for him. And I hope that the Minister brought a big envelope to celebrate Baba. For everyone that is here, we want goodwill message and we want something nice to celebrate our own Baba. So please let us wait behind and rejoice with Baba and celebrate him too. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the representative of the Speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly, members of the High Table, our celebrant today, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually coming to one of the peak moments of today's event, which is the book review. It will be done by Professor Sahid Simehin of Lagos State University, Ojo Pamaninsai. Please, let's welcome Professor Sahid Simehin. Please keep clapping for him as he comes there. Thank you very much. He's our book reviewer for today. Welcome, sir.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, we give thanks to Allah the Almighty who has given us this opportunity of coming together to celebrate one of our own. a titan in the broadcasting industry, a man with a cosmopolitan many-sidedness that actually gives him a larger-than-life image. Our father, Aremo, Taiwo, Allimi, I must humbly beseech Allah by His mercy which encompasses everything, by His grace which surpasses everything, by His glory which overwhelms everything, and by the light of His countenance which illuminates everything, to continue to strengthen Him in health, that we may have the opportunity of seeing Him in another decade. That is indeed very easy for Allah to do. ربنا عليك توكلنا وإليك أنبنا وإليك المصير. My task this afternoon is to review the book Footprints in Broadcasting, the Professional Odyssey of Aremo, Taiwo, Allimi, written by our brother Dr. Kosi Makiriti and published by the NG Publishing Limited, Ibadan, and Daily Model Academy. I am Said Uluru Tinei. I teach in the Department of Foreign Languages, Lagos State University. The reviewer of a book is often caught in the crossfires of being firm, dispassionate, and stoic in his enterprise, according to the inherited traditions of academics and men of letters on the one hand, and being benign and considerate to the author who has asked them for a review on the other hand. On several occasions, he encounters books that are crudely conceived, poorly authored, and roughly packaged, and really a great book that catches his fancy lands on his table for review. I'm very happy to inform you that Footprints in Journalism and in Broadcasting by Dr. Kosi Makiriti is one of these later rarities. Written in a simple, non-technical, yet non-pedantic style, the work promises to be a pleasant reading for all thinking minds. Though the book can be read in different ways, I have chosen not to review it as an academic work, but as a moral and motivational resource material. The author attempts in this narrative to defreeze modern man's mental frozen food ideological packages that have led to the social and moral disorientation of many young professionals in the contemporary world. Reflecting on the social biography of Aremo, Taiwo Allimi accurately proposes in this slender volume a philosophy of achievement and a psychology of success that can inspire young professionals in any social universe in which they may find themselves. Though he did not state his primary reason for choosing to write the book, his choice of title says it all. Footprints are the impressions or images left behind when we run or tread along a particular path. In life, it has multiple meanings. It is polysemous, among which are the impression you leave on the world through your actions, choices, and reactions. Reflecting on your footprint can assist you in leading your life and pursuing your career in a positive way. It enables you to psychologically assess the positive or negative effects of your actions on others and the environment. In light of this, Footprints in Broadcasting, while presenting the intellectual and professional trajectory of one of the titans in the field of journalism in Nigeria, also highlights some of the marks he has left on the cosmic stance of broadcasting. In this age in which we are assailed by barrages of bombardments on all sides, radio, television, open concerts, movies, theater, and the internet, it is easy to conclude that we are all victims of the tyranny of channels, not only of information, but also of a gently or at times rudely packaged social and psychological coercion. If we understand the hydra-headed challenges facing the modern man, and the complexity of the psychological and ethical abyss into which he has fallen in his professional life, we will understand why it is necessary to approach this book not purely as an academic effort, but as an ethico-social narrative. In Footprints in Journalism, the author, in 3 short chapters, gives a brief information about the background of Aremo Taiwo Allimi, his early years and his appointments in the public service. The remaining 7 chapters are dedicated to his professional career and achievements. The author, while recounting the various elements that shape the colossal image of Aremo Allimi, deflates the balloon of false assumptions about the destiny of man being sacrosanct, leaving him in a proverbial cosmic prison of fate, where he neither knows his crime nor who he has offended. He asserts that man can indeed rewrite his destiny in accordance with his vision of himself. This is particularly captured in his account of how our protagonist, Aremo Allimi's mother, wanted him to become a lawyer, while he had already fallen in love with the profession of his uncle, Ambassador Segun Olusola, who was then a renowned broadcaster. Despite his first foray into construction and its allied fields of study, and his subsequent employment in the Federal Ministry of Works as a technical supervisor, he kept alive his passion for journalism, and when the opportunity presented itself, he went for it, taking to this his decision to adopt the late monarch of Ishara, Samuel Akesoya, as a father figure, mentor, and guardian angel. According to him, it was this royal father who taught him the secret of success in life. He recounts the monarch's counsel verbatim: to succeed in life, you must struggle on your own. Do not rely on anybody, even your parents. Be resolute, be serious, and work hard. Have self-discipline, my child. That was the advice given by the Oba of the Odemo of Ishara to Aremo Taiwo Allimi, and you will all agree with me. If you are able to go through the book, you will agree with me that virtually everything that happened thereafter testified to how strictly he adhered by this principle. It was also this great monarch who advised him not to spend more than 40% of his earnings on personal needs, and that he should save the remaining 60% for his educational pursuits. He religiously followed this advice and was able to use a part of this saved fund to sponsor his education in Ghana later. And do you know what he studied in Ghana? Draftsmanship and construction. Most of the other signposts in this book are offshoots of the counsels received from this royal father. Akira's account of Aremo Allimi's broadcasting career is very illuminating, from his national youth service experience at the NTA, the largest television network in Africa, where he was retained as a staff thereafter, to the various individuals who noted his creative genius and assisted him in nurturing it, to his introduction of new ideas at NTA, his invitation by Alhaji Lateef Jackman, the then executive governor of Lagos State, the birthing of the LTV concept, the transformation of that concept to reality, the conditions put forward by our protagonist to the governor, his refusal of the position of general manager and his nomination of someone else. We have an engaging and highly intriguing narrative on which volumes of analytical essays can be developed. The book also documents Aremo Allimi's broadcasting program's philosophy at LTV. It says he prefers a development-oriented programming concept representing culture, arts, the people, the government, politics, and cosmopolitan nature of Lagos, its history and its development, as well as its rather weird goal. I call it weird because I've never seen anything like this. That goal he expressed at LTV, about which he humorously but firmly declared thus: the program schedule was meant to scare NTA 10, compete with NTA Ibadan, and beat NTA Ikeja. The story of how LTV stood out and attracted NTA's attack, and the legal battles that led to its change from Channel 5 on VHF to Channel 8 VHF is also well captured in the book. A rather painful story is also documented in this slim volume. That's the story of how he had to resign from LTV because of pressures coming from some quarters claiming that he was a non-indigene and that he was an indigene and not a Lagos State indigene. Though the governor rejected that resignation, it is very disheartening that in a nation that seeks to soar in the firmament of glory, competence was sacrificed at the altar of mediocrity. This is particularly so because the same will have happened in every state of this country. According to Accuracy, Aremo succeeded from LTV, later was inevitable as he was able to perform miracles in the information sector of the state of origin, Ogun State, as the Commissioner for Information, Youth, Sports and Culture. As a commissioner, he formalized the information management system through an initiative called Ogun State Information Order. Through his efforts, OGB-CFM, which was an AM station under the name of Radio, was born. Yet, Allimi was not destined to fish in local waters. He later became the Director General of the Voice of Nigeria, VON. This VON episode in Taiwo Allimi's career is particularly captured in detail. This is probably because Accuracy is the staff of VON, or because he was a beneficiary of Baba's fearless and his penchant for seeking out the best in people. From reviewing the vision and mission of the organization to develop a strategic plan for the realization of vision and mission of this vision and mission, Accuracy has painstakingly documented for new media leaders and posterity the specific steps and approaches taken by Allimi at VON. In his words, telling Nigerian stories to the global audience with adequate news and programs was the mantra Taiwo Allimi pursued in his 5-year tenure in VON. This mantra in reality aligns with the newly crafted mission statement of VON, which is reflecting Nigerian and African perspectives in our broadcast, winning and sustaining the attention, respect and goodwill of listeners worldwide, particularly Nigerians and Africans in the diaspora, making Nigerians' voice to be heard more positively in the shaping of our world. While all of the policies adopted aligns with the vision, which is to become the international radio station of first choice for anyone genuinely interested in Nigeria and Africa. Accuracy also describes in detail the significant contribution of Aremo Allimi at VON and the impact he made among international news organizations. He quotes Elizabeth Smith, the Secretary General of the Commonwealth Broadcasting Association from 1994 to 2010, as saying, between 2003 and 2004, Taiwo Allimi used broadcasting as a formidable tool for international relations. He was the chairman, plenary session, United Nations Economic Council of Africa, UNECA, conference on putting development at the heart of broadcasting in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia in April 2003. He also spoke on broadcasting and HIV/AIDS at the World Electronic Media Forum, Geneva, Switzerland in 2003. Allimi's performance as a founding member of the Global Media AIDS Initiative with Kofi Annan, UN Secretary General as chairman at the United Nations, was most profound. This book is without doubt an important resource material for students of mass communication and journalism, as well as media practitioners who want a compact volume on some of the key happenings in Nigeria's broadcasting industry. It will also serve as a motivational volume for managers who seek inspiration, particularly in the areas of networking, policy formulation, talent hunting, and self-discipline. The book is, however, not without some infelicities, which I believe will be taken care of in subsequent editions. Apart from typographical errors found on some pages, there are 1 or 2 instances of wrong captions for some pictures. The book is silent over some of the major political events in the 1990s. It would have been very refreshing to know how our protagonists responded to or was affected by major upheavals such as the June 12 saga, its annulment, and the Abacha years. Similarly, while the book contains the various steps taken by Taiwo Allimi in opening new frontiers in the broadcasting industry, it does not present the practical challenges he faced, particularly in managing conflicts and crises at the workspace, and how he was able to surmount them. Despite this, readers will find in this book ample ethical signposts, motivations for loftier heights, and verifiable assurance that determination, diligence, and resilience pay. I therefore, in this light, recommend the book, Footprints in Broadcasting, the professional odyssey of Aremo Taiwo Allimi. Whatever your position is, you will surely find something that addresses your particular experience here. Thank you.
Wow, let's give them a standing ovation. Thank you very much, Professor Sahib Semen, for that wonderful, insightful review of the book celebrating a broadcasting icon at 80. And Allimi has specifically asked me to tell you to give him a copy of that. He wanted it. So please, maybe you keep one and you just, I can even come immediately and take it from you. Thank you very much. He's the birthday boy, so he overrules everything. Thank you very much. Do you have an extra copy? Because he wants a copy. Thank you very much. You can even come and hand it over to him yourself. Thank you very much. Official handing over of the review of the book. Okay. Thank you very much. This is iconic. Please let's celebrate this. Thank you for a good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we'll quickly do field recognition and we'll go straight to the book presentation, official presentation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Minister, the Vice Speaker of the House of Assembly, members of the High Table, Aremo, Taiwo, Allimi, please, if I have your permission, I'll just quickly run through this recognition because they will be part of the book presentation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to recognize the presence of Dr. Tunde Akani of the Faculty of Communication and Media Studies, Lagos State University. Thank you very much, Ojo. Thank you for being here. I understand that the former Chief Press Secretary to Governor Kiyomi Ambode is here, Mr. Habib Haruna. Can we say you? Can we recognize you? Thank you very much for being here. Also joining us here today is a former Deputy Director of FRCN and also National Leader of Nigeria Union of Journalists, Otunba Benga Onoyiga. I cited you somewhere. Thank you very much, sir, for being here. Thank you very much. We also have representing the Director General of Lagos State Library and Archival Bureau, DGG, Dr. Mr. Alfred Odiva is representing him here. Mr. Odiva, can we recognize you? Thank you very much. Also